Hey, good morning, fam. Welcome back to Davis Mountain Air Force Base near Tucson, Arizona. The time is 9 a.m. and the current temperature is 61. It's definitely warmed up since this morning because it was about, 50 this morning, 52 degrees. The expected high today is 78 degrees. The winds are negligible, and there's a 0% chance of precipitation and a 100% chance of love between Peggy and I. So DJ and I are on our second walk of the day. Now our first walk is like when the sun comes up about 6:45, 6:50. It used to come up at 6:30, but the days are getting shorter. But that first walk is a quick walk because it's too cold outside. I just want to let DJ relieve himself because he's been doing so good holding himself all night long. I just don't like making him wait. So no matter how cold it is, we're gonna get up when the sun comes up and we're gonna give him a chance to relieve himself. But now this is a good walk. This is where he gets his exercise in and everything like that. I gotta tell y'all a story. Last night, Peggy decided she wanted to go walking with me and DJ. Now I walk DJ when it gets dark, after it gets dark, because 12 hours is too long for a dog to go between walks. To me, I don't know. So at about 8:30 last night, we were going out for a walk, completely dark out here. And I grabbed my walking stick. I grabbed my little stick that I walk DJ with at night. And so Peggy asked the question, what's the stick for? Are you having trouble with your knees or something? I said, no. I said, well, to be honest with you, babe, about a week ago, I saw a coyote. A coyote inside the base. Now, people who are stationed here know coyotes do get in. Peggy didn't know that. Her eyes got big. She said, are you serious? I said, yeah, it was a coyote. And one of our RV neighbors gave me this stick. Said, hey, if you're gonna walk that little dog at night, make sure you have a stick with you. Keep the leash to about 6 feet max. And be prepared to defend your dog from the coyotes. Peggy said, well, y'all do that, and I'm going back in. I kind of figured that. I said, how's it going? Hey, good morning. That's one of our neighbors with his big dog, Luna. That's a husky just like our son Darren has. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and head on over here to this RV, to the dog park. Let DJ get his little run on. That's his favorite spot. We'll see you over there, fam. What's up, fam? What's up?
Welcome back to the channel.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a nice day today. It's only about 9:30. We already getting out. Y'all know, of course, we got errands to run. So,
Not really errands.
no, this
but
ain't really
just,
an errand. This ain't an errand.
So Donald and I we're challenging each other. Not really a challenge, but
I call it a challenge.
it's not a challenge. But we're taking back our health. We're getting our health under control. So right now, we're juicing this week. Well, we just started today. Look, I'm talking about we juicing this week. So we're gonna see how this goes for 5 days, 3 to 5 days, and if that goes well, we'll continue on.
Yeah.
But we've had our first drink this morning.
What was in that, baby?
It was 8 celery stalks, like 4 apples, inch of ginger, and I want to say like half a lemon. And yeah, that was that. So yeah.
And then we're gonna have like carrots and beets. Nah, we got some sweet stuff too, some apples and pineapples and stuff. But
yeah. So as I was making the juices last night, we were sampling them. And the really good, like we got one that's really, really good, right? So we're gonna save that for later, but we're gonna get the bad tasting stuff on now. But I told Donald we're new at it, so we have to find our way, like, cause I don't want like fruit juices and stuff like that. Cause I told Donald, I was like, there's one with watermelon, pineapple, and
lemon, I think.
It's something. I'm like, that to me, like that ain't enough suffering.
That's a Jolly
You know what I'm
Rancher.
saying? Like I don't want that kind. I want green juices with spinaches, but I want like spinach and kale and that kind of. That's what I'm looking for.
Beets, carrots, and celery.
Yeah, beets, carrots, and celery. But you know what? The one with the beets in it was still pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And my friend told me, she was like, look, if you don't soak that beet, it's gonna taste like dirt. And I soaked it for about an hour and a half, and I could kind of taste what she was saying because it asked for 2 beets and a lemon. What else did I put in there? 4 carrots or maybe 6 carrots I put in there, and a couple apples, and it was not that great because the beet is real potent, but ain't nothing worse than celery juice. I'm just telling you that now. But celery juice is the most healthy for your body. Like if you could drink, but you cannot. Well, I'm not going to say what you cannot do, but I cannot drink just straight celery juice.
No. So, y'all know, what was it, a couple of days ago, we did the, what was that, the Alfredo, the bow tie Alfredo, and Becky was talking about how she tried to sneak in every once some vegetables and everything. Yeah. And somebody in the comments was like, yo, she grind it up and put it in there like baby food or something like that. And now look at me, 2 days later, now I'm juicing and stuff with just all these vegetables. I know y'all thinking Donald wouldn't drink all those vegetables. I'm gonna do it, and that's where the challenge part comes in. I'm gonna stick this out as long as Peggy sticks it out.
All right, plan.
I will stick it out longer, at least 1 day longer than Peggy sticks it out. That's the plan. But it's good for me. I know. I make a joke of it and stuff, fam. I know I need to get my health in order and stuff. Yeah. I've lost a couple pounds and stuff, but my blood pressure and my heart health is important.
All of that is important. So
I'm always having stomach issues and stuff like that. That's why I've been drinking ginger ale and stuff. So
yeah, but that's okay. I'm gonna get some fresh ginger and put in his in his juice, and we're gonna be fine. We are going to be fine. But we just thought we'd tell you guys, because if you come back in 3 days and we not laughing.
That was one thing I said. I said, baby, we doing this juice thing. We're not going to be this smiley, bubbly couple that the YouTube family is used to
Look,
seeing.
I'm going to come back and be like, Lord have mercy, y'all didn't tell me it was going to be that bad. But we're going to do it. So anyway, we won't focus on that too much. We're just letting you know what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. So this morning, we're going to go, like, I went to the commissary yesterday. They did not have one Golden Delicious apple. They didn't. All they had was Granny Smith, and you need a Golden Delicious to kind of help with the tartness of the juice or whatever else. Yeah. And so yesterday, listen, I was outside yesterday, and we're walking around. It got pretty dark. I don't know where we were going. We went somewhere last night about 8. We're never outside at 8 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. But we were outside at 8 o'clock yesterday, and I see this big stick. And I'm like, Donald, did somebody throw a stick in our yard? We were just talking about that on live yesterday. He was like, well, no, nobody threw it over there. He said, that's my stick. And I'm like, Why you need a stick, player? Tell him why you need a stick.
I'm already told. That's why I was over here laughing, because I already talked about that a little bit.
Okay.
I need a stick because
of the coyote.
I saw a coyote.
Right. And I'm like, so when were you going to tell me that we got coyote out here? And he was just like, well, baby, I wasn't going to tell you because I didn't want to scare you. Now, what if I open the door and a doggone coyote sitting at our table?
They won't do that. We keep the lights on and stuff like that.
You don't know.
I was just
coyote be on the porch tomorrow. Where that dog at? Where that little puppy
Where
at?
that little puppy dog at?
Where DJ?
So you know what? I was like, yeah, I felt a little bad. I probably should have mentioned it, but you don't know how to break.
Like he waits. See, this is why I get on Donald. He waits until we leave a place, and then he'll tell me the dangers.
That's usually what I do.
And I'm like, why do you do that? I want to know myself.
Well, see, I'm gonna keep you from danger. If you was gonna go outside and go walking at night by yourself, I would have stopped you and said, wait, baby, before you go out there, let me tell you something. And then I would have told you. Sometimes I withhold the information in the reasoning.
I would just like to know. That's all I'm saying. But I get why he's doing it.
I don't want you to worry unnecessarily.
Exactly. But I get what he's doing, because you know your girl would never go outside if she knew all the dangers that lurk. Because, I mean, it depends on who we talk to out here. Because some people be like, oh, no, that ain't all out here. We got X, Y, and Z, and we got this. The other day, we came outside, and there was a rattlesnake up under our, and I'm just like, really? I mean, that's not what they said, but that's how dangerous they make it sound. And I'm just like, oh, my gosh. So, but it has to be something.
Exactly.
It has to be something.
I'm looking out for you, baby. I am.
But I feel like you should tell me.
Yeah.
Up front. You should, because I do that long walk, but I always do it in the daytime.
Always in the daytime.
But still, I should know that it's a possibility, because they don't only come out at night.
That is true. That's true. They hunt at night, but they got to be somewhere during the daytime and everything. But
look, I'll be outside walking and see something in a bush and take off running.
Yeah,
I get why he didn't tell me though, because I'm afraid of everything. So I get why he didn't tell me.
And they brought up the owls and stuff too. I've heard owls out here, but I had to look it up, and owls can only lift 9 pounds, and DJ is 15, 16 pounds.
Okay.
But he can get hurt though, so I keep him on a short leash. I keep my stick nearby when it gets dark. It gets dark earlier now. And I make sure DJ is all right.
Donald's out here with his stick like he's the dragon slayer. I would love to see it. No, I don't.
I got walking gloves too. I got gloves so I can hold on to the stick better. I prepare myself before I walk out at night and everything.
That's good.
And I'm going to the well-lit areas.
Yeah, because it's really dark. I mean, it gets really dark right here because the lights are kind of behind us.
Yeah.
So in this little middle area, it gets really, really dark. And then the trash can is right across the street from us. So but they keep it clean. Like they empty this trash, like if not every day, every other day.
Every other day at least.
Yeah, they keep it clean over here. That's what I like about it. Like they keep the area really clean. But yeah, so we're gonna head out this morning and try to get us some more.
More delicious vegetables.
Yeah.
And fruit. You know, the Golden Delicious apple, I think it's going to help us out, because I don't know how I'm going to do with the beets and carrots without that sweet apple.
But the one I let you taste yesterday, it had apples, carrots, lemon.
Yeah, apple, carrots, and lemon.
With a little sprinkle of Cajun.
Yeah, 1 inch of ginger and a little pinch of Cajun seasoning. Cajun pepper.
And you liked that one.
It was all right. It was good. I could drink that. Yeah. I could drink whatever. That's what I was telling Peggy. It don't matter. It could be straight beets. I would drink it. But I'm just saying that I'm looking forward to having a little cut with that golden apple.
Yeah, we're going to do a little fasting, and we're going to do a little whatever. We're just trying to reset our bodies, because you just don't want to be sickly if you can help it. Yeah. And so out here, like camping, you eat camp food, and if you're full-time, what you do, you eat camp food all the time. So it is what it is. But anyway, we're going to do that, and sometime this week we're supposed to go see Black Adam, that's right.
Black
Adam with The Rock.
Yeah,
we haven't seen that one just yet.
So many spoilers online. I'm trying to watch any of them and everything, but every once in a while they'll pop up and you catch a little bit. But I'm looking forward to it. That could be a good day. That's gonna be a good day. Hey fam, I told y'all about us trying to go to the Mount Lemon for skiing when the snow come down and stuff. And so I was talking to some of the locals here, some of the people who are stationed here and everything, and they were just like, oh, you can forget that. So basically, when it snows up there, everybody in Tucson tries to take off and go up there to get some skiing in or something. But people live up there. And so the little HOA has kind of closed it off a little bit to keep only a limited number of people. They say like 50 to 100 people max, 50 to 100 cars that don't live in the area can go up to the mountains when it snows and stuff.
Wow.
And so they say if you're not there at like 5:30 in the morning on the night it snows, you can forget about it. You got lines of people trying to line up, trying to be in the car count and everything. So it just might not be in the cars because Peggy's not gonna get up at 5 in the morning to go
To do
to a
something I
ski
don't
resort.
want to do. Not even that though, but somebody says it's not even snow up there right now.
No, it's not. It's not. I was misinformed. It's not snow yet, but it said in the next couple weeks you might get a little dusting or something. But
Listen, I'm not a fan of snow. I grew up in St. Louis where we had blizzards every year. Like that was one of the things listen, when Donald and I got married, 2 days before we got married, there was an ice storm.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, we had at least 10 inches of snow, ice. The ice was so heavy on the power lines that it pulled them down. And we were without power for 2 days before our wedding.
Yes.
And so was all of our guests. And we spent all that money and hardly anybody showed up because they were trying to get their homes together. So I understood it. But I was just like, I was so mad. I was like, oh my God, we spent all this money. That's why I keep trying to get a do-over. I think that's why I always try to get a do-over because I'm like, I bought the dress and we had the hall and we had the church and we had this and that and the third. And I don't even think we had 50 people in the audience. I'm
going to tell you my biggest regret about it, though. We did not have great photographs from it.
The guy did okay.
He did okay.
But photography has come a long way from when we got married. Because, you know, everybody's trying to be a photographer and all this other stuff. But my nephew in California has a photography business and he does weddings. I should have just asked him to come do it. I don't know if he had another wedding. I don't know why we didn't ask him, but because I didn't even think about it. That wasn't even on my list of things. And then at the last minute, I don't know why I didn't think of a photographer. But at the last minute, somebody was like, do you have a photographer? And I'm like, oh, what? And so I had to call around at the last minute, like 2 weeks before, and I found a photographer. And he showed us some of his work, and we, at that time, thought it was good.
Yeah.
Right? We thought it was pretty decent, but then when we saw our pictures, we was just like, yeah, he was drunk or something.
Well, you know what though? We had like about 5 usable group shots that I think I'm happy about. That we had some good of all the entire wedding party and stuff. But other than that, it was basically used like the reception and stuff.
Yeah. So December 2nd is our wedding anniversary. So on December 2nd, we'll show a few pictures, you know, as we reminisce with you guys about our wedding, and you'll see the quality of the pictures. But to me, they were nice. They were nice pictures. We had the people that were there, though. We had an amazing time. We partied. But I just bought all that. I spent all that money, and I asked the lady, I'm like, I spent thousands of dollars on this food. I'm like, can I take it? And she was like, yeah, no, you can't do that. We can't give it to you. And I'm like, so all they got, I was able to we had an open bar and everything, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, so we don't get to take the food home, but you get to take the food home. I bought the food, right? I bought the food, but you get to take it home because I know you ain't gonna throw it away, and I know you ain't gonna reuse it. And so I was just so upset. But then somebody was like, that's why you always get wedding insurance. And I'm like, who knew about wedding insurance?
Wedding insurance.
I didn't know nothing about no wedding insurance. But I was so disappointed. And I feel like I didn't get what I wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get the day.
But you got the big prize.
And you are absolutely right. And that's all that matters. But I still want to do over.
I feel like I do get it, baby.
Donald's parents came to town and everything, and like the house that he had bought in St. Louis did not have any electricity. and you couldn't get a hotel because everybody had booked up all the hotels. Yeah, and so he's got his parents, and they're driving around trying to find a hotel because, you know, they're older and it's like blizzard, 30 degrees outside. I mean, they drove as far as 30-45 minutes out trying to find hotels, and they just couldn't do it. And I think you called one of your soldiers, because he was in recruiting at the time. And he called one of his co-workers, which is a soldier. And he was like, man, we still got electricity. He was living in military housing. And he was like, look, we have electricity. I got this. He said, bring your family and come on. So they spent the night over there. Now, I spent the night with my daughter, right? Because
can't see the bride before the wedding.
Right. So I spent the night with my daughter, but she's got this 1-bedroom apartment because we're leaving town the next day after the wedding, and we're moving to Savannah, Georgia. Augusta, Georgia. I'm sorry.
Fort Gordon.
We're moving to Fort Gordon the next day after the wedding. And I was just like, 2 days after we were leaving.
The wedding,
And so we had closed everything down. They had come up and packed the house for us and everything. So we had little to no furniture left. Like, we had nothing. And we got the parents, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So, but things worked out, and I just feel like the people who were meant to be there were there.
Exactly. It was a learning experience. You know, it was a big rush because, like she said, I was PCS, and I had to report to my next duty station in a timely manner and stuff. So we did kind of rush everything, but hey, it worked out. Many years later.
Yes, and we're still here smiling, laughing, and having fun. So, okay, player, let's go. Oh, she's running. I'm gonna have to find her so we can run together. I'm trying to find me a workout buddy. All right, fam, so we will see you in the next clip.
All right, fam.
All righty.
Hey, what's going on, fam? Peggy's inside the grocery store getting the fresh fruits and vegetables, and DJ and I just sitting out here just waiting, just doing whatever we do. And every once in a while, I just have some thoughts I like to share with you guys in a segment I like to call Waiting in the Truck for Peggy. So I'm sitting out here, right? I'm just surfing the web and going through social media and Instagram and stuff. And then I find this one posting about Tina Fabric. She was the lady who sung the theme song for Reading Rainbow. And so as she recreated the song and sung it in this little hall or whatever it was. And as she was singing, I promise you, my mind was transported back in time to the 80s. Now, I'm not a spring chicken, but I'm probably a little bit older than most people who remember Reading Rainbow. But it's just certain shows like Reading Rainbow and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood that has this innocence and education and openness and invitingness for everyone. I'm listening to that song, I feel like I was getting a hug. That's how it felt to me. The words, butterflies in the sky, I can go twice as high. That means your kid, you can do whatever you want to do. You can go as far as you want to go. And the whole idea of the show was books can transport you to someplace. So I just want to take this time during today's edition of Waiting in the Truck with Peggy to, if you have grandkids or nephews, nieces, or anybody, find them a decent book and sit down and read it with them. I know it's easy to read from an iPad or whatever else it is, but if you can find a nice little children's book and sit down with them for 15 to 20 minutes and read it with them, it will make a huge difference in their day and maybe yours too. That's all I got. I just a little short little segment, but I just wanted to make sure I shared that with you guys. Because that was beautiful. That was beautiful. And that's the kind of thing that goes through your mind when you're waiting in the truck for Peggy. All right, fam.
Hey, fam. So we have made it home, and Donald and I are going to be juicing. So I saw this little trick on TikTok where you put your produce bag in the section that collects all the skin and stuff, and you put it in like that, and it'll save a little bit on cleaning. Yeah, it's on there. So that saves with the cleaning a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? we're just going to try all these different juices to see which one we like, and then we'll alter them a little bit. But I grabbed all the healthy ones today. So we got some spinach, pineapple, green apple, cucumber, and this one. And then we got lemon, green apple, cucumber, and kale in that one. And this one has cucumbers, celery, apples, and this one has, what is this one? I feel like I'm missing something with this one.
A celery, lemon.
Celery, lemon, apple, and I think it has some garlic in there somewhere too. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and juice these up. Now, there are way better juicers than the one I have. I just got this one because I didn't want to invest hundreds of dollars in a juicer if I wasn't going to be able to stick with juicing, right? And so if I decide that we can incorporate it into a part of our daily life, like maybe a juice substitute for a meal or something like that, then I'll go ahead and invest for the long term. But for right now, this will work. And so I got this from the dollar store, and I got this because it'll hold more juice and I don't have to keep pouring. This did not come with a cup, let me say that. I'll put this up under here like this, and we'll get the juicer going, and then we can put it into our little bottles and see what happens. So from all that bag of fruit, this is what we got. I know a lot of people will use a strainer to get the foam out. I'm going to keep my foam.
So I'm gonna taste, what is this? Spinach, pineapple, apple, lemon, ginger juice.
Mm-hmm. And it's pretty good, isn't it? It's not tart. It's not bitter.
Not tart.
It is healthy and it tastes pretty good. The cucumbers can be overpowering, but they're good.
Yeah.
Like now, that's going to go down as one of our favorites. The thing is, you're supposed to make the juice at night and drink it in the morning, so it'll be nice and cold.
Because right now it's not cold, and that makes it a little less delicious, but it's pretty good.
It is really good.
Yeah, it just needs to be cold.
Yeah.
I'll be fine, fam. Don't worry about me.
They not.
Don't cry for me, fam. I'll be all right.
So this is one of the juices we made yesterday that we're going to have today. So this is like beet juice, celery, apples, and lemon with I think there's a thumb of ginger in here as well. But we tasted these last night, and they're pretty good. So this is the one that we'll have today. We're not gonna bore you guys with our juice journey. We're just showing you what we're doing today because I had to get it done. I got to get a jump on it, so I'll be a day ahead all the time. So that's what your girl is gonna do. We got fruits and vegetables all over this place, and I'm gonna sit here and juice for a couple hours until I get enough for Donald and I to have for 2 days, because you're not supposed to have them made more than 2 days out according to the directions. But anyway, fam, we are happy. They don't taste bad, you know. You just have to make sure you get your limits right or whatever else. But this is going to be a good one, so I'm going to write this one down as one of our favorites.
All right, fam. So the journey begins, and we just want to thank you guys for joining us today. You got anything for the fam, babe?
I have nothing.
Nothing. All right, fam. So wish us luck, and we will see you in tomorrow's video. And so until then, just want to remind you guys to goddamn do something good for yourself.
And for others as well.
And for others as well. Y'all take it easy, fam.
All righty.
All right.
Take me up.